Welcome to Roxtalks, the podcast that helps network marketers grow their business on social media. And I just realized I have maybe, I don't know, 3-4 weeks left to do this. So let me just make sure I get it in. Happy holidays. Y'all, it is literally 5:27 in the morning, and you are the first people I'm talking to today. Why am I up at 5:27 in the morning? Well, the real question is, why was I up at 3:22 in the morning? Which is better than yesterday when I woke up at 3 a.m.? That song, like it's 3 a.m., I must be lonely, came to my head. I don't know what it is about daylight savings, but as I've gotten older, it has affected me more. And so, yes, that would be one of the reasons I was up and out of bed yesterday at 3, and today, 3:22, I sat in bed for a little while, and then I'm like, let me just get up and get some work done. I also realized and forgot that the world is now. So I grew up in Arizona, which is the land of no daylight savings. So now my family, since I live in California, they're an hour ahead of me, which I totally forgot. So there's that. Good news is my dad was up emailing me, so I had someone to talk to. But then I thought, wait, I could talk to you, and that's even not a better. It's different and wonderful. So today we're going to be talking about the holidays and all the things, most importantly, how you can make more sales during the holiday season. Would you like to do that? We are, when you're listening to this, about a week before, well, a week exactly, if you listen to when it comes out, a week and a day before Thanksgiving. It's the time. And some of you might be feeling like you're behind, although you know that's not a thing. Some of you might feel like, what next? And so that's what we're going to go into that today. So I'm excited to talk to you about that and roll in. I do want to remind you that the business tracker bundle goes up in price by at least $20 next week. So if you don't have a business tracker bundle yet, get on the shtick. Simply go to CEO Business Tracker. Why do you want this tracker? Well, listen to last week's podcast with Megan Summerall and you'll really know. But you want it so that you can be really aware of your finances. One of the things we don't learn when we join network marketing is finances. So we either learn it the hard way or the harder way. The hard way being, no, we didn't make much money and we did our taxes and that was kind of a bummer. Or the harder way, which is we made a tons of money, we spent tons of money, and then the money stopped rolling in and we're like, oh, crap. So it doesn't matter where you are in your business, whether you're beginning or you're a veteran or somewhere in the middle, starting to track those numbers and the numbers that help you get to your goal is key. And that is why I created the business tracker bundle. And that is why we've got it at a great price for you to get it. Some of you were thinking, someone said, I was on Minissa Konecki had me on her live stream and someone asked, hey, shouldn't we wait till January for this? And she was like, no. And I was like, no, holiday time is the time because you're spending the most money. In fact, most network marketers lose their shirts this time of year. Well, not their shirts, but you get me. This is when you lose money because you're just like spending and you're Santa Claus and you're like having a good time and you're like doing all these events and buying in and giving sales and specials and you're not paying attention to what's going out and what's coming in. This is the time to get a handle on it. And when you get really comfortable with it now, by Jove, by January, you'll be a business tracker bundle babe. I wasn't going to say it, but don't worry, I wasn't going to say it. So I highly encourage you to get it and get it right now at the Black Friday price, because that price will go up. That is non-negotiable. Okay, so holidays, they're here. And, as I'm working with my clients and my members, this is what we're talking about. How can you not talk about the holidays? It's really exciting to see their progress. And I was thinking to myself, what are things that make them successful? For 3 years now, I've been really pumping the holidays with the membership and even with on the podcast, because I want you to make money. I want you to be successful. I want you to end the year going, wow, I did that. Can't wait for next year. And so I was thinking about what are 3 things that even right now, if you're starting right now, and I know some of you are like, I just A, started my business, or B, life was in the way, Rox, and now I'm ready to get focused on the holidays. What to do. Pretty ladies in waiting, pretty and gentlemen 2-4. Sorry, that's some music I was in back in the day. Once Upon a Mattress, look it up. Okay, so here are the top 3 things. You ready? Number 1, And yes, you can do it right now and it will make a difference for the rest of the holiday season. Is you got to be prepared. Now you're probably saying, Rox, isn't that what you told me last month and the month before? And I'm not. So how's that going to help me now? Because you want to look at this like we're at like when you think about the holiday season, it is a marathon like the New York Marathon. I saw Tasha run it, or the Boston Marathon, but it's at a sprint pace. People are running like they're running in the Olympics. Like seriously. So here's what you want to think, like Usain Bolt. Every day is an opportunity for you to hit that goal. Every day is an opportunity for you to get more sales, to increase your volume. Forget about what happened before and ask yourself, how can I prep myself for today or this week? And here's some things you can do. First of all, never leave home without a plan. And by home, for some of you, that means a virtual home. Well, that works too. Never leave without a plan. Have the offers ready. Please don't wait for your upline or your company to come out with an offer. If they do and you like it and it feeds your fantasy, use it, baby. Use it and abuse it. But if they haven't yet, or something is sold out, that's happening. Hello, right? It's the most wonderful time of the year. And it's the time of year and the season that we're in 2021, where that's happening a lot. You got to have something in your back pocket. Like I'm in your bailiwick. I'm literally like putting my hand in my pocket and I'm wearing leggings. There are no pockets there, but you got to be prepared. So what does that mean for you? Don't wait for others to prepare for you, and have a plan in place. If you're going to be reaching out to your customers, which you should be right now, right? And touching base with them, have some idea of something you're going to offer them. If they're like, hey, what specials do you have? I can't tell you how many times I've had network marketers just like you say to me, wow, I was talking to my client or a prospective client and she said, what specials do you have? And I was like, there should never be an You should always have something to pull out, whether it's free shipping or you get a free gift or you get a gift card, whatever it is, have it ready to go. I don't mean you have to have it in your hand, like you pull out the gift card, like, hey, but I mean, like, know what it is in your head, write it down, have it ready to go. If you're someone who has like notes or in your, or you've got a spot where you keep track of like little emails, parts of emails or parts of text messages you're going to send to people, have that ready to go. Have it ready to go. And here's the other thing. If you know someone is always looking for a special, or she's always waiting for a special on this thing, make it up. Make it up for her. If the person is always waiting for your collagen, your specific blueberry, blackberry collagen to be on sale or whatever, right? And you know that, and it's in stock, make it worth her while. This is time to be aggressive. Be aggressive. And no, I don't mean going on dating sites and looking for team members. Those of you on my email list, you know what I'm talking about. Not that. But you really want to dive in and be prepared. That goes for your Facebook lives, your Instagram lives. If you're doing a live and you're talking about a product, let me know. Hey, I've got a Black Friday deal that's going on right now, or a special holiday special that's going on right now. And tell us what it is, or tell us to DM you to find out if policies and procedures won't let you say it, but have something ready to go. And listen, you can always fall back on free shipping or $5 off or whatever. That is fine, but have something ready. That alone, just being prepared, never leaving home without a plan, never doing a virtual anything without a plan and something to offer, that'll take you very far. And I know you're thinking, but I don't like to put things on sale, Roxanne. I feel like if I put things on sale, I devalue my product. Y'all, this is the holiday season. Happy holidays. How many of you look for full price things during the holiday season? I have decided I want to get one of those. So I got one of those Rocket books, where you can write, and then it's supposed to it's erasable and you can write it and it uploads on, so you can save paper. I'm all about that, but I'm not enjoying that experience. In fact, I think I uploaded one. It didn't work for me. It's just not my bailiwick. But what I do have decided I do want is the Remarkable. Have y'all seen it? Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I totally want a Remarkable. I saw it and then I ignored it and got the Rocket book. And then Taryn, my integrator, she pointed out to me and I saw it. And I'm like, I don't think that's it. And then one of my clients had it. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. She's like, it's remarkable. I'm like, okay, so I've done my research. I know I want it. I am sold on this thing. I am sold on this thing. Do you think I'm buying it? I saw my client yesterday and she said, did you get it yet? And I go, nope. She goes, oh, wait, you're not buying it yet, are you? I'm like, nope, waiting for Black Friday. And she's like, yeah, it would be crazy to spend money on something like that right now. I'm like, I know. So remarkable too. I've got my eyes on you, but I'm waiting to see what you're going to come up with for Black Friday. Yeah. Why? Because it's the time of year we're all looking for deals. And remarkable. It's like it feels like paper, but it's kind of like a computer and uploads. And it looks really cool. Anyway, anywho, we're looking for deals. So if you think that you're devaluing your product by offering a special, I understand that thought process. That does not apply to November. Didn't apply in October either, or December. It doesn't. Like, all bets are off. This is the time. That is even Apple, my granddaddy Apple. What do? They even have a Black Friday special. Now it's an Apple world, right? So they do different things because they keep their prices at their prices. But everybody knows that on Black Friday, you can find some type of special, their version of special. Even they acquiesce to the holidays. Why aren't you? Get in there, get your head in the game. You're not devaluing a thing. If you wanted, and if you're seriously concerned about it, and it's like down in the depths of your soul, like you do not discount, okay, don't discount. Gift with purchase. Hello. Then you haven't discounted a thing. They're still paying full price, but you're giving them some type of gift. That works as well too. And some people actually like that better than percentage or money off. But be prepared and have some bailiwicks. And also know that sometimes it's the way you say things, right? Some people love free shipping. Some people like $5 off. And they just like those words. And it's like, do you know that the shipping was more? I don't want free shipping, even though that was a better deal than the $5 off. Everybody's different. Some people want a rebate. Some people want a gift card. So you got to play with it, but have your plan ready. Be prepared. And don't think that your plan is bad. I get a lot of people reaching out to me going, Roxanne, I think I want to do XYZ for the holidays. Is that a good idea or a bad idea? And I talk them through it. I'm like, listen, it's testing, especially if you've never done it before. And that is another reason why we document things. In fact, my Social Stories members have an actual holiday tracker. Oh yeah, I'm a tracker queen. Just call me the tracker queen. And it's set up so that they can track what offers they're offering and what did well and what didn't do well, which helps them during the whole holiday season. But it also helps them next year because they can look back and say, my clients, they liked this. They didn't like that. We don't know anything if we don't keep track of it. And y'all, while I love my feelings, and I remember one of my exes, I used to say to him all the time, feelings are never wrong. And no, they're not wrong, but they are, right? Like, we feel things and we believe them. Going down a rabbit hole, but I can't tell you how many times I have been in like office hours, Social Stories, and the members will come in and they'll say, I did this post. I did the thing and I didn't get anything from it. I was like, or no, they're like, it was a bust. I'm like, it was? Well, tell me more about it. Why was it a bust? And then they sit there and think, I'm like, so what happened after you posted this? And then they'll go, wait a moment. I forgot I had 4 people reach out to me and I did sell 2 things. And I'm like, and then they'll say, oh, wait, so that actually did really well. See, but they didn't feel like it did well. And sometimes our feelings will cloud our judgment, right? So they didn't feel it because maybe they posted in that moment. They were looking for like maybe, I don't know, 80, 20, 1,000 likes, or they're waiting for people to instantly go into their box, but it came a couple of days later and it was 4 people. I'm sorry. Would you like 100 likes on something or 4 sales? Or 4 potential sales, people you didn't even know were interested, that made 2 sales and 2 prospects that will sell in the future. Which would you prefer? Yeah, but if we look at like our feeling is like, oh, not many people comment on that. Oh, I didn't get any likes. That's why we have to document, because every time that happens, people will go, oh, wait, actually, that did do well. And I'm just listening. I just ask them, tell me what happened. Tell me what happened since then. And then they realize. And so we have to document what we're doing. That's why we have to track things. That's why we have to track our numbers in all aspects of business. All right, I went down a rabbit hole, but let's talk about number 2, okay? The second way that you can make more sales during the holiday season is to, well, you know what? That was a segue. I didn't even realize we were going there. Know your numbers. I promise. The squirrel bunny hole that wasn't a squirrel bunny hole. I wonder if squirrels go down bunny holes. They probably do. And if a squirrel goes down a bunny, like, or do squirrels and bunnies get along? Or is it like, do you get trapped? I don't wonder how that goes. Anyhow, you got to know your numbers. You need to know how much you're giving away and how much you are spending. Y'all, I know I sound like a broken, but fun record. Why? Because it matters so much. I told you earlier, network marketers lose the most money these 2 months, November and December, because you don't know what you're spending. So yeah, even when you're prepared and you have a special where you're like, okay, I'm going to give her $5 off, I'm going to do whatever it is, you've got to keep track of that. And you have to be sensible about it, right? Depending on what your goals are. If your goals are to lose your money, just spend it all. But if your goals are to have that success of, yep, I'm making these sales, I don't need a loss leader. If you're looking at me going, what the heck is a loss leader, Roxanne? I use the word, so I need to explain it. So when you think about Black Friday is a great example. When like Best Buy has like, oh, okay, we have an 85-inch TV, QLED, OLED, whatever the LEDs are, and it's only $200, and we have 10 of those. And so people get in line for days to get those 10. Are they losing their money on that QLED or the OLED on that TV? Absolutely. That's a loss leader, but they're doing that intentionally. This is business 101. They do that intentionally because it's bringing people to the store. And they know that, and it's also free press, right? Because people on the news are like, oh, they're offering these. And so it gets the buzz, and they know they're going to get more people in the store in line, because those people in line that miss out on it still go, well, let me see what else they have. All right, I'll try and get something else. So it's worth it to them to take the loss on 10 TVs because they know they're going to make it back with their sales. That's business 101. I hope that I didn't mean to go to B school. Hey, Hankomer High. That's what we used to call our business school at Baylor. Hankomer School of Business. We called it Hankomer High. So I hope that, so when you think about things, if you have a loss leader, that's fine. I didn't mean to go down that rabbit hole. And if you're like, it's okay, run back out, be the squirrel, get out of there. But when you're thinking about things, you do want to make sure you know what you're spending and what the buy-in is. Oftentimes this time of year, you'll have teams that'll host events, and they'll talk about like rebates and things that they're going to offer, and they'll let you know you got to pay the rebate. So you have to ask yourself, how many people is it worth it to me to get more people in to be part of this special? Or they're giving away like free gifts, and they'll tell you the buy-in is $25. The buy-in is whatever, $50 is $5. You need to document that and make sure that you know what you're spending. Those are fine. And if they work for you and your team, great. Just make sure you know the money. And this is a note as well to team leaders. Team leaders, can we talk for a moment? Because you are at risk of losing a lot of money this time of year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It is ding dong, but we can't be ding dongs about it. Sorry, it just was right there. When you're giving away all these gifts to your team to incentivize them, when you're buying into different events and you go, well, I know it's an investment. Sure it is, but it's not an investment if you don't write it down. So you don't see how you made that money back. Yes, we incentivize the behavior that we want to encourage. And as a team lead, you do that for your team. But you need to make sure that the money and investments you're putting in is worth the amount of money you're looking to get back. Simple business tracker bundle math will help with that. Seriously. CEO business tracker, grab it. It will help you with that. There's a team section, but you just need to know. So when you put in those expenses, you need to see your numbers. This is so important. And for those of you who do not have a team, or you're not at a point where you're doing team incentives, if you're doing incentives for your clients, you need to know. So very important. Okay. All right. So we're going to know our numbers. You're like, well, I just took the air out of the balloon. I know. So let's put it back in. The third thing you need to do to make sure you make more sales this holiday season. Let me go back 1 second. I'm sorry. The other thing is this: you need to also be aware of what you're selling. If you are spending all of your time and this is, I'm not talking about paparazzi or Color Street right now, because $5 is $5 is $5. But if you're with a company that is selling something that is more than a set price like that, right? And you're spending all of your time promoting something that is low cost. I mean, all your time, all your marketing time, all your things out there, you got to sell a lot more of them. I'm not saying it's not a good idea. I'm saying make sure you realize. So if you're like, okay, my hero product or the product I am going to be promoting during November and December, starting now through the end of the year, is a product that is $10. And I know I make two of those dollars. Let's say $3.33 the dollars. That's fair, right? How many of those do you have to sell to make the $600, $700,000, $4,000 you want to make, $10,000 you want to make? And once you see that number, ask yourself, is that doable? Is that going to be something that I feel comfortable doing? If it's not, then spend your time promoting, showing the value, the solution that your product is solving for a product that has a higher dollar amount. Simple, knowing our numbers math. All right. Okay, let's talk about number 3, because I started and I went back, and my apologies. So number 3 is have fun. We have to have fun. It's the holiday season. It's the holiday season. So whoop-de-doo and dickory-dock, and don't forget to hang up your clock, because just exactly at 12 o'clock, he'll be coming down the chimney down. Why do I say that? Because it is a fun time. And I know there's a lot of things that can pull the fun out of your holidays, right? I mean, just family is great, and sometimes it can be stressful. Maybe it's a time of year of loss for you. There's a lot going on. And if you cannot find the joy in your business, you ain't going to find the joy. It's going to feel like business. It's going to feel like work, 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 work. And we don't want it to be that way. If you want to make sales during the holiday season, you've got to make it fun. Fun for you, fun for your customers, fun for your downline. I'm going to guess that most of you join this business to have fun while fill in the blank, to have fun while getting to know people and belonging, to have fun while making money, to have fun while paying off debt, to have fun while working, right? For some of you, the idea of working in a 9 to 5 was just not palatable to you. Fun while making some extra fun money, right? Whatever it is, there's probably fun. No one said, I want to be tortured while doing these things. That's probably said by no one ever. So we cannot take the fun out of this time of year, because when we take the fun out of this time of year, we lose our joy in our business. And we also don't look very attractive to other people. People are watching you. Whether they join you right now or they join you in January, they join you later in 2022, they're watching what you do. And if you look like you are a hustler, baby, and you're not enjoying it, they don't want to be part of that. They admire you, but they're like, I never could do what she does. Not today. Not today. So your challenge is to ask yourself how to keep the fun in what you're doing. This is not the time to stop having fun. One of my clients, she's amazing. She's amazing. And she has gone through a lot. It's been a tough 2021. And I am so in awe of her, because she found a way to make things fun this year, this season. She's doing an event that is so uniquely her and on brand to what she loves to do. And that's like her focus, is getting that together and just like bringing the fun back into business. And here's the thing. Sometimes your business is that escape from other things in your life that's not fun. So if you take the fun out of this, where's the fun? Tell me where you at? Find the fun in this. And maybe for you, that's like fun in the way you do specials, keeping them simple, but keeping them fun. Fun in the way you do virtual experiences or actual events. Fun in the way you decide to work your social media. Fun in the way that you decide to give yourself tasks. Maybe you're like, you know what? It's the holiday season. I want to work less. Then work less. Have fun doing it. Don't take the fun out. 3 things to make your sales, to increase your sales, I should say, during the holiday season. Number 1, be prepared. Always have a special little bailiwick, pull it out. Have a special or an idea or some juke and jive and have it be prepared with it. Number 2, know your numbers. Because listen, if things are not going the way you want them to go, you know what you have to spend to help them to get there, or what you have to not spend so you're still doing all right. Know your numbers, keep track of them. Business Tracker Bundle will help you with that. I'm just saying, just saying. And number 3, have fun. Come on, Stella, get that groove and shake your groove thing. Have fun during the holiday season. That's what we want to see. That's what you want. So bring that out. All right. That is the podcast. That is the meat of the podcast today. A little behind the scenes for you. It is the 9th of November. While it's only the 9th, I'm not going to lie to you. It feels like we are deep in November. I don't know why, but we're recording this on November 9th. As you know, daylight savings was like 2 days ago, and I'm up early. I'm up and at 'em. I just want to say, shout out to Amanda Nybert in the lean program. I've lost 3 pounds, which makes me happy. I was trying all these other things. I don't know why, because lean is what works for me. But I'm like, well, maybe I can do la 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 and not do la la la, and it'll just work. Yeah, whatever. Didn't work. So I've been doing. The one thing is So I started back with lean 3 weeks ago, and I've lost 3 pounds. Very happy with that. But I wanted to do it where I didn't have to. I wanted it to fit into my lifestyle right now. So I'm still drinking alcohol, and the other thing is I'm not actually cooking. So when I did lean before, meal prep's all fine and dandy. But on a Sunday, I don't feel like doing meal prep. So I think I told you that in August, I decided to get a food delivery service, which y'all, in so many ways, that has become so helpful. I can't even express to you the different times over the last few months that I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. So we use Thistle, which is plant-based. They have protein as well too, but they're mainly a plant-based. So we get more greens, which is awesome. And then I'm able to avoid things like chicken and turkey. Yeah, chicken and turkey. I don't, because I did that Everly Well test and they said that I was sensitive to them. And I was like, sweet, because I don't love them anyway. I'm a beef girl. So beef and pork is what I do. And then of course the shrimp. I won't do the rest of the fish. Scott's loves when the fish comes. But anyway, and that's good for me because I don't have to cook it. So what I've been doing is just making sure that on my low carb days that I eat things that are low carb, obviously with this delivery service, but I don't have to think. And it's been great. Yeah. The most I have to do is type in the details. And I'm like, oh, I've got to type these in. I need to stop. It's been great. My hope and goal, just so you know, my mini goal is to lose 10 pounds. So that'd be 7 more. I can count, I promise. And then my big goal is 20 pounds. So I'll let you know when I get there. But even the 3 makes me feel pretty good. I'm like, okay, you're on your way, Roxanne. You got this. And I made myself a goal this week to get back in the groove of doing my strength training with Peloton with Adrian and Jess Sims. Oh, and now that Robin as well too. Anyhow, that's what I'm doing. I think that's all I have to for you. I know there's something I'm forgetting to tell you. Oh, it would be great. We have, if you're interested, we have our 20. So each year we do Roxtalks. We do a survey, and it's a survey that just polls network marketers on social media, what you're using, all those things. It helps us to really forecast what we're doing for next year and see where you guys are at. And typically we do it just for members, but this year we're going to open it up to anybody who's in the Roxtalks community. So if you would like to do that, I'm going to put a link inside of the show notes, or you can just go to roxtalkspodcast.com for this episode and you can take that survey. And who knows, there might be a little incentive to do that. I don't know yet but by the time you listen to this, we'll know. So check that out. And if you'd like to be part of that survey, or if you're on my list, you'll have gotten an email inviting you to be on that to do the survey as well too. Well, that would be fantastic. I don't remember if I told you, but I'll tell you again. The Social Media for Network Marketers Summit is coming back for year 3. It is. It is. Aha. I have to tell you, I was not sure if it would come back because I don't. Once it's over, I'm like, how the heck can we top this? How the heck can we make it better? And I just didn't know how we could. But Taryn and I sat down, and we can, and we are, and so she's coming back first week in March. I think it's March 1st through 3rd. So mark your calendars. You will want to be there for that. It will be a very, very much worth your while. Lots of surprises and goodies. All right. I'm gonna because I'm telling you all the goods. I'm telling you all the goods right now, right here. Go have a wonderful holiday. Can't wait to see you next week for the Thanksgiving episode, or the whatever you want to call that, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, all those things episode of Roxtalks. And seriously, you are not behind. You're not behind. You can crush this holiday season wherever you're at right now because you're not behind. You're not ahead. You're exactly where you need to be. Thanks so much for listening to this episode of Roxtalks, and we'll see you next week. Bye.